Hello, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here, and it is video number 1 of the series I'm going to be doing for my Seasons of the Witch 2024 hashtag SOTW 2024 if you wish to join along. So this one's starting out, and it happens to be today. I'm looking forward to this, but the 1st of November just so happens to be the new moon, so therefore what a day to kick off on. So I thought that it would be a great one to get going and start with. I'm going to be using the journal that's been created digitally by Amethyst Ascension, which is available on my Ko-fi shop and her Ko-fi shop. If you want to go and grab them, you can pop into the Facebook group. If you want to do this via Facebook group, Divination and Spirituality, answer the questions, otherwise she won't let you in. So if you wonder why you've been rejected, it'll be because you didn't answer questions. And there is also not a Ko-fi page, a Discord page that has just recently been started. Now, of course, all of these things are new to all of us, so we aren't there manning them. And the idea is that those pages, the chats, the Facebook, the Discord, would be for the group members to enhance the chat and talk amongst themselves about what they're doing and what they're learning and sharing, rather than this being a teaching program. So we're going to give you the tools and tips and then leave you to work out on your imagination. So in the Facebook group, until February, I have put up a PDF, which is a revamp of last year's PDF. So you can go and grab that if you want a A4 paper copy to print out, because you don't want to do this digitally. It does not look like this. It is as per my skills, and it's in keeping with one that I produced last year. Last year's has now been taken down, so any links to that on my videos, I can't go back and edit every single video. However, that link will no longer be working because we're now into 2024 and I've updated it. So we are on prompt number 1. If you start with hashtag SOTW 2024 and then hashtag front door, then I know which prompt you're on. And this is part 1 that I'm going to do first. So here we have the front door, starting out day 1, 1st November, new moon energy. So I'm aware that it's not quite 1st November, but I usually start to feel the energies, and I think a lot of people do, in keeping 3 days before, 3 days after the kind of dates set around the new moon. So I feel that I am legitimately in that energy right now, so I'm happy to go ahead and do this just slightly in advance. And this is a prompt shared, or not a prompt, this is a spread. So you have the spread here, and this is this one, new moon in Virgo, as per sidereal true sky astrology rather than Western astrology, in case that confuses you. If you want Western astrology, I can't remember what it would be then. Would it be Libra? New moon in Libra, she says. Maybe. You carry on and do what, Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio. So that would be if you're in Western astrology. And then if you have this Love of Spreads deck, you can get that one out, take a picture and put it over the top of this to cover that up. So I could take a picture and pop that there of what I want, and I could drop my cards onto there. And this is the deck, and it's available from Amethyst Ascension's Ko-fi shop, but that is the spread that I'm using today. And I'm going to take pictures, pop it in here, and then put my typing in there. And then part 2 of the front door is the journaling section. So how can you work with this energy to your advantage and gain? So once you've done your spread here, it's about thinking about it and working out what you want to do with it, rather than just doing the spread. So this is more about the intention behind it as well. So you've got your spread, you've got your ideas. Are you going to do anything with it or not? Why not? So that's for you to write down here, and you can keep this completely private because it's a journal. So this could be your kind of figuring out stuff, and it depends what your spread throws out on you. But yeah, let's get going. 4 minutes in. Are you still with me? Okay, put that up there. Of course, this is my Flickering Cauldron moon diary from the Flickering Cauldron Etsy shop, and the 2025 is now available and being posted out. It's limited print run, so if you want this, you need to order now. Don't delay, you'll be disappointed. Okay, decks. I've got a few out, which you can see kind of scattered around me. So I can't remember what this one's called now because I threw the box away. It's by Sally Morningstar. I'm not sure if it's the Witch's Oracle, but it's the one with the pentagram on the back. The cards are bigger than this. I've cut them down. And this is, so I've popped this one out because we're in the seasons of the Witch. So I thought, well, let's get some witchy decks out. So I've got this one, which I do really like, especially at this size. Here's one you very rarely see me use anymore. This was one of my first decks. I love this deck. So the Everyday Witch. So I have put this one out as my tarot for this one. And then I've got 3 other oracles on the side here because I couldn't decide again whether I may or may not need them. So I have from Priestess Moon, the Enchanted Spell Medieval Hedge Witch deck. Of course, this all depends on what comes out. And actually, when I do my journaling prompt, that's probably where I'll pull a lot more decks like this. So this is the one which is gorgeous, has kind of spells and intentions and incantations and things in the book. Really beautiful artwork. So I have this one. She's got a couple of decks. I have quite a few of hers. So I have that one. This is her latest one that came out, the Deadly Apothecary Oracle. This is a great one. Look at the colours. And again, so it's on a much darker side. So you're working with the kind of intention and the keyword on these rather than looking to go out and ingest and make teas. Whereas the other one has suggestions for making, you know, teas and remedies and stuff. But this one you absolutely aren't. You're just working with the like poison ivy, psychic vampire. There may be protection spells, cord cutting spells and things like that. Intentions, meditations in the guidebook that you can use. So I have that one. As I say, it depends on what comes out. It has this kind of red gloss edging. So they're all from Rockpool Publishing. Sorry, we have a shop here called Rockpool. And we have Syrian Shadows, Earth and Bone. I like this one for this time of year. It really gives you those kind of darker vibes. It's got this wonderful turquoisey colouring on it. This, of course, is the mass market version. And I know that this one was also a indie deck at some point. And I do have his tarot deck, the Gothic Literary Tarot, on its way, thanks to a little influencing from a certain somebody, in the best way, of course. So we have that one. So I don't know which one out of the oracles I'm going to feel that I want, but I've put them here because, you know, choices. Can a girl ever have too many choices? I don't think so. So if we get going, so you can see spread here. So the first question is, where do I need more focus? So let me just shuffle my deck. Right, so prompt number 1. Where do I need more focus on this new moon? Oh, okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So definitely where we're giving and receiving from, what we're giving out and what we're receiving, that give and take, reciprocal. So we have some reciprocation going on, so I do need to be more focused on that. Somebody did tell me about that actually recently. Like they thought my kind of third eye and crown chakras was maybe a little bit too open. So why do I need to focus on this 6 of Pentacles, please? Why do I need to focus on this 6 of Pentacles? It's been so long since I've shuffled. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. What needs to be released now? I can't give up my sleep. I need my sleep. What do you guys think? What are you thinking here? And how will this help me in my life? How will giving up the Four of Swords help me in my life? It's giving me 2 cards that flipped. So we have the World, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. What needs to be released now? Four of Swords. So tell me more. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. It's been so long since I've shuffled with one of these decks. I thought, it feels completely different. It's funny. What's that one? Star. Okay. What needs to be released now? Four of Swords. Why? Because I'm being guided. All will become clear. How will this help me in my life? It's going to help me move on to the next chapter. Maybe even open up my intuition. Don't worry about that big belly. We're not going there. Why should I focus on it? So whatever it is that I've been sitting on from this perspective, maybe even guarding, will open up to a better relationship. Because we've got Cheers. Where do I need more focus? Six of Pentacles. So the reciprocity, although we've got animals, we've got elderly, and we've got young here as well. So if we're going with that type of part of the card, that sort of energy on the card, is my time. And maybe it is family around me. Why should I focus on the family around me? Because instead of boxing myself in, locking myself away, I should be looking to build better relationships with them. What needs to be released now? I'm going to have to think about that one a bit more, actually. What needs to be released now? It's hard being put on the spot. At the moment, anyway. What needs to be released now? That is a tough one. Four of Swords. I haven't brought the book in. Maybe I should go and get the book. Hang on. Okay, so I have the guidebook. So this is, the deck is with the art by Elizabeth Alba and the book written by Deborah Blake. So Four of Swords. Are you resting? To sleep, perchance to dream. So we all need to pull back from the world from time to time and take a break, catch a breath and regroup. Yeah, that's exactly how I usually see the Four of Swords, but not in this position. Things to consider. Depending on where this card falls in a reading, it may be a suggestion that you need to rest and refresh your spirit, giving yourself the time and space to renew mind, body and spirit. Alternately, it may indicate you're stuck in a rut, spinning your wheels when you should be taking action. Okay. Are you tired and overwhelmed? Are you running away from making tough choices or taking decisive action? That you know is needed. Is there someone in your life who's holding you back or whose lack of action has a negative effect on your current circumstances? This card indicates that they are stuck and probably not going to change. Do you need a rest or a wake-up call? What needs to be released now? Yeah, okay. So we're going with that, not moving forwards fast enough here, aren't we? Procrastinating. Like sleep on it type, the energy. I mean, can't make a decision. I'll tell you what, I'll sleep on it and I'll make a decision tomorrow. I'm quite good at doing that right now. So perhaps I have to stop doing that and I have to actually start making the decisions to do stuff. And that's clearly what I'm being guided to do. Equally, it could be that there's something in my dreams as well that I need to release, with this one also illuminating stuff, being the star with the night sky and things, bringing her energy from above and below. But I am feeling like I'm being told that I can't hibernate forever. Okay, so I have to come out. There we go. I need to come out of my hermit phase. I'm very enjoying my hermit phase. I don't really want to come out of it, and as we're coming into the darker months, I'm very happy to stay there, thank you, with my slippers on. But I think that's probably what I'm being told to do. If I'm going to achieve this up here, I can't hibernate. I have to come out and do stuff, which means I need to say goodbye to this and move forwards and start the next chapter, which on this new moon is probably a good thing. So in order to move forwards with the new chapter, I need to break some cycles. Okay. What are you thinking? Did you see that in there? Or did you see something else completely different? Always open to your suggestions. Obviously, with respect in comments. Let's see what this oracle says, because I do feel like it's this one. So we have the owl, the wisdom keeper. I want one more to go with that, please. Want to give me one more? Want to give me two more? So we have the cauldron. And we have the cave. Retreat. How bizarre. That's almost contradicting what that means. Let's see here. So this is one that I've hand copied into a smaller book so I can keep it with. So truth, life, direction, soul. So this is about soul. Watch, wait, be wise. Doesn't quite go with that, does it? Love your fears to lighten the shadows. Okay, so that does go with that then, doesn't it, with the wisdom keeper? So in order to break this cycle here, love your fears to lighten the shadows, in order to be brave and step forwards. Now the cauldron, let's see what she has to say. It's been such a long time since I've used either of these decks. The void, potential white intentions. It's our sacral chakra. Are we back there again, are we? Did anyone see my last chakra spread? Seeds of creation are being sown. What you put in is what you get out. Okay, that kind of matches this two suggestions here. So what I put in is what I get out. And back to the cave. Let's see what the cave has to say for itself. Gestation, withdrawal, sacral chakra again. Okay, so we've got two on the sacral chakra. Rebirth is on its way. Retreat and restore your energy. Okay. This is your season for preparation, gestation, and for rest. Treasures are there to be found. Okay, that's sort of going against what the rest of it's saying, isn't it? So maybe there's something else I need to know about the cave, or perhaps it's just the fact that I need the word sacral chakra again. So maybe that's why I have two cards. And the Owl Wisdom Keeper is soul rather than chakra. So it's about the soul. Soul and self. Okay. Right, so next up will be to take pictures and pop it into my journal. So bear with me. Okay, so you can see I've taken the pictures individually of the cards, cropped them down to the sizes, and when they're doubles, I take them as doubles, and I've put them in my journal here. And I've started putting in my oracle cards. I've decided to put them separately. I was going to put them up there, but I decided to come down here. So I've got 1, 2, and I'm going to add the last one. So this is in my note shelf app. So I'm going to go to the plus sign, photos. There is my last one. There he is. And to make him smaller, I'm just going to take him to about the size I think he's at. Kind of measure him up. That looks about good. And then tap there. And there we have my 3 oracle cards. And I can just put the relevant sentences here if I wish to. So how do we do this? So we go to the text button, text, double tap here. That is my text box, if you can see it. And it will, until you type in it, you need to select some colours. So what colour do I want my first one coming in then? Do we want it to be like a got that kind of lovely yellowy background colour, haven't we? I wonder if that one will work. Try that. What sort of text shall we have? Maybe serif today? Okay. So weird. There we go, number 1. Okay. So I have my questions just to remind me what we've got going on here. So where do I need more focus? We have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. And so awareness of family around me, I'm going to put that there. And then what I'm going to have to do is come back and rewatch my video to get the rest of my information. 2 was why should I focus on it? And we have the 4 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. So it's time to stop putting up walls. Allow familial, is that a word? And just a note to me, anniversary, bobs, end of month. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So it might time for that as well. I'll have to have a little consideration, think about it. Number 3, what needs to be released now? We have the 4 of Swords, which, as you all know, that totally stumped me. And star. So catch a falling star and drop it in my pocket. So I need to procrastinating, sleeping on it, time to make those decisions and take actions. Okay, and then prompt number 4 is the how will this help me in my life? And we had the World card. And we had the Queen of Cups. New chapters. Here we come. Now dropping the stagnant thoughts, aren't they? So swords being air, thoughts, conversation. So dropping those stagnant thoughts. Maybe to allow healthier emotional perhaps I won't be quite so straight talking. Maybe I'll become somebody that's a little bit more gentle. And although I'm empathetic, I am quite straight talking, straight to the point, like hitting the nail on the head. People don't like it, which does make me laugh because it's the way we're brought up from the other side of the continent here. Small talk isn't a thing, so I've been brought up without small talk, I suppose, in a big way. And then when I do go into small talk, I just yibber yabber on forever and a day and never know when to stop. And so emotional interactions, more patient, nurturing to others, perhaps. We can make this box a bit bigger if we want to. I'm just going to play silly buggers with me now. Try that out, yeah. Every time it does this to me. There we go. There we are. So we are within the box. And then what I'll do is I'll add another box here, because that one I can expand again. I'll add another box to put my thoughts in about my cards. Oh, it's done it again to me. It's slightly different. Yes, I want that one for this. Owl was, what did we pick? It was my soul. We had the cauldron. My sacral chakra. And we had the cave. That's my sacral chakra, just for extra thought. Okay. So there we have it. There's the start of my Season as a Witch spread, and I can now, like I say, I can now spend a bit more time on this, go back, add things from the video that I've just recorded, because I have the benefit of doing that. So this might be something you want to do, is record yourself thinking while you're doing it, and then I can come back and actually do some journaling prompts here. So this one probably won't be shared with you, but next one up will be the magpie, and this one is called the depression spread. Again, this is another one from the Love of Spreads deck. Do I have that one in here? I'm not sure if it's from her expansion pack or if it's actually in the deck that I purchased. No, yeah, so it is actually in the one that I purchased. It was in the original deck, but I know there's an expansion pack coming for this. So if it's not already out. So that will be the next one that we are doing. So as I say, do join in. Hashtag Seasons of the Witch 2024. And then hashtag front door. Okay, let me see what you got. Show me your decks, show me your thoughts, show me your thinking. Can't wait. And as I say, if you want to share pictures and things, which I love to see, hence the reason why I'm very visual and we're doing this journaling, pop them into the Facebook group if you don't want others to see. There is a thread, so you'll be able to put it in there, and then everyone can find what everyone's doing for this particular hashtag. Okay, until the next one, take care, bye-bye. Okay, for those of you who wanted to see how this goes in a Penly app, let's work it out together. So, I'll close both down so you can just see. Penly, here's my journal that I downloaded directly. So from the Ko-fi shop, goes into my downloaded files, and then from here you go to downloaded files and you open with Penly, and then it transfers it into Penly as a brand new working linked PDF document. So here we have it. I've put a why can't I do that? I'm not sure. But there's a sticker there that I've put there. I can't move it out there right now. Like I said, I'll have to work it out with you. So I'm going to go to pictures. And here are the pictures that I've already taken. So here are my cards for the spread. So I can make them smaller. So I don't know if once I've set things, they're set in here. So, you know, if I've come in and out, that might mean that I can't come back and rearrange. Okay, so I don't know why I can't. Maybe the battery on my pen's low. So it's pretty much the same as before, except for I need a keyboard to type on this one. Doesn't like something. What doesn't it like? Doesn't like what I'm doing generally. So it does seem to be slightly different, doesn't it? I seem to have more space between the top and bottom in Penly. So we're going to put one here then. That's why I didn't put them all up there in the end on the last one. 2, 1 more. That looks pretty good. And then how do I get text in here? So I believe I do that. I was struggling with this last time. There's some colours up here. So obviously we have pink. Yeah, we'll have that one. Size 15. Okay, so it's got my keyboard there. I think now this should type. Yep. It's not very easy to say, is it? 1. Six pentacles, and it's typing it in the typeface that I've chosen. Now, I did say when I originally started out digital journaling last year, I started buying stuff from Etsy, and you can buy fonts. And I have purchased 1, 2, 3 sets of fonts, and you import them. So you go to Etsy, you download your font, it goes into downloads here, and then you import your font from downloads. And I've managed to get them in. Took me a little while to work out at the weekend, but I've done it. I'm quite proud of myself. So yeah, and I'm currently working in this one. So I think if I was to scribble, yeah, so if I write, it comes through in that handwriting as well, which was what I really, really liked about the Apple products, working with this. So that's what I can never do, is I don't know how I come up there. Okay, so hopefully that gives you, so you can see, and you can just pop in there. I'm not sure how I changed the font. I guess I just, I probably have to select it. Again, don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. So it's just getting used to, oops. Okay, I don't know what I've done now. I've deleted everything, but I'm going to leave it there. So it's getting used to working in it. I genuinely don't. This is where I'm not sure about what I'm doing with it, but I have selected some colours up here. So if I was to pick a colour, I don't know how I did it, but I managed to change the colours, which is very weird. So I don't even know what colours I've changed. My typing text colours. So I managed to change them somehow. Again, I'm not quite sure what I did, but I added some colours. So the mysteries remain. It's still something for me to look at and work on. It'll be interesting. I don't know that this will be the way that I go, but I definitely am going to stick to my note shelf for right now. Although I do like the fact that I can have those different texts. That's the only thing about note shelf that's bugging me. I can't get the texts across to note shelf. I couldn't find any downloads for it, so I've just got those 4. So I might have to look into that, perhaps to make note shelf more user-friendly to me. But there we go. No, that's not going to work either, is it? What have I done? Okay. So it's glitchy. It jams when I'm trying to use it, clearly. And if I've started adding stuff, that's causing the jams. Not ideal. But it's another way of working with it for those who really want to use things like GoodNotes and they want to import all those other ways of writing. What I haven't worked out is how to turn text. I don't know how to get text to turn sideways in either journal. So I can't write down the size. Everything just has to be horizontal and as it flows. I guess unless I took a picture and then turn the picture, that would be the only other way around it. But yeah. Okay, I hope you're going to join in. I really do want to see what you've all got for this. Sorry about this video being a little bit weird, and it feels like it's a bit bitty. But you know me, it comes as I come on the fly. Take care. Bye.